Smith with Winning Strategies, and you guys already know I would not be representing anybody who did not affiliate with Father's Rights. Call my man at 443-768-8158. And if you need to email him because of correspondence you need him to look at, it's winningstrategies.fcc@gmail.com. This is Dads for the Win. It's your boy Norm. See you in another video.
All right, fathers, mothers, family members. I just came on to share with you some information and some um, news. Okay. However, like I used to do on the radio show, Dads for the Win, let me come to you with a scripture reference. And I'm going to come to you from Malachi 4 and 6. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the father, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. All right, that really hits home today because I had a Zoom court session today, and I had everything ready to um, present. Okay, I had everything ready to go off and just share with the magistrate who was over my case. Okay. Um, Now, mind you, let me go back. Um, I haven't seen my son in 4 years, like some fathers haven't seen their children. However, this is the thing. Okay. While I was able to, while I was able to bring it back to court today, after I had, I'll say, try to take the case all the way to the Maryland Supreme Court. Okay. It got thrown back to the family court. Okay. Now, her attorney, okay, um, tried to railroad me, telling me I can't do something and telling me that I can't do it and she can't accept certain mailings from me. First thing you do, you could tell me that I can't do something. Okay. Because I'm going to show you I can. So the or the magistrate said, well, Mr. Smith, you had her served and her attorney served through through a through the mail. Okay, I had it return receipt. Okay, she told me that I should not have done that. I said, however, ma'am, uh, according to the law, okay, when she is the attorney for my son's mother, and she doesn't have a physical address, then I have to serve her through the mail, through her PO box. And the magistrate said, let me look at something. And when she came back, she said, well, Mrs. Smith, you're right. She can be served like that. Now, here's the thing. I did it purposely for this. I served my son's mother and I served her attorney. Okay. Why did I serve both of them? I wanted to let my son's mother know that I'm taking it back to court. I wanted her attorney to know that I'm coming at you again. Okay. And this time when I come, I had everything ready. Okay. Even, let me show you, even the order from the last time. Okay. This is the court order that I was going to reference, how she has been violating. So basically, all right, every father needs to know to put that together, put everything there. Okay. As far as serving her, as far as doing the whole, if she's represented, send it to the attorney that's representing her and do it like this. If the I want you to do it restricted receipt, okay? Because if the attorney has a PO box, That's not your fault. That's the attorney trying to hide. So send it directly to the PO box because she or he is representing the mother of your child or your children. Now, here's the other thing. The magistrate said, "Well, I know you know, Mr. Smith. However, I'm going to go over everything. Anything you're going to present, you need to bring it to court with you." Okay. I said everything. She said everything. Okay. So that meant that all the documentation I have to prove everything that I have to show, I'm going to bring it to court. Okay. Now, here's another thing. I get to subpoena everybody that has gone through or I have talked about this with, and even the fathers from the groups that I've held. Okay. Because as I share a part of me with them, they are privy to know what's going on and what has been going on. And here's the hit. Her, I guess, husband or fiance was bold enough to comment on my page. So, guess what? He gets subpoenaed as well. Okay? So, her mate gets to be one of the ones that will refute her testimony. I told you. I told you. As long as God is my witness, you ain't seen bad yet, but it's coming. Okay? Fathers, 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 and some mothers too who are going through this with fathers. Let's come together with this. Okay? Let's show the judges and the magistrates that they need to stop with the bullcrap of taking our children from us. Okay? Then the mothers go off and hide uh and don't know where um let us know, even though in the court orders it says that you are to let the other parent know where you're going. Okay? And that's another thing. I was going to mention it in what I presented today, but I'll wait until March. Okay? She was supposed to let me know when she moved. However, she did not. Okay, and she even stated in our first court case back in March of 21, okay, that she wasn't moving. And she was, because I drove past the house and saw the trash sitting out there for when you move. So she perjured herself in court. Okay, so you know I get to bring that up as well. Okay. Now, here's another thing. The magistrate asked me, "Well, Mr. Smith, how long do you think the case you're going to have to present everything for your case?" I said, "With those that I'm going to have subpoenaed, and the evidence I'm going to present, I say 2 hours." Her attorney goes, "Well, I don't think it's going to take that long." And the magistrate goes, "Well, there's a lot of information here, okay? And if she's in contempt and Mr. Smith can prove it, it's going to take almost the whole day. So I'm going to set this in for the whole day." So that only probably pissed her off, okay? Because and I'm not gonna get too high up on my horse about this, but just because she, did this right now, okay, it doesn't say that whomever I get the next time was supposed to be her. However, that can change, okay? So, whenever, fathers, you feel like you have a magistrate or a judge in your corner, don't get too happy with that. Please don't. because it can be switched over to somebody else and they can be less of a resource to you. I'm going to say it again. They can be less of a resource to you. Okay. They give us pro se dads a little leeway. Okay. They give us that opportunity to present our case, even though it's not all the way according to what the court wants. Just make sure you do what needs to be done. You have everything lined up factual. Now, when the fathers come with our program, we take them through a whole process to get them ready to make sure that they're on point. Let me show you something. Right here, it talks about fathering in 15. This is you can even do this online or a laptop. Okay. We will be presenting this program throughout Baltimore City recreation centers beginning in the winter. Okay. Throughout Baltimore City recreation centers. And for right now, I know Coldstream Rec will be our first hit, our first stop. Okay. Coldstream Rec. Okay. So they emailed me back. They told me I just need to have a background check done and my plan for coming in and doing the program. I talked with the director of the program today. Okay. She says that I can come in and do it on Saturdays. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You don't always have to come in. We could do this virtually. However, I will be there. I will be there doing the sessions, okay, or majority of the sessions, while the fathers can be wherever they want, but they have to be able to have access when we do have in-person meetings. Okay. So this is what Winning Strategies is trying to do. All right. We're trying to use the resources that I've amassed, I've come up with. Okay. I had the opportunity to be a part of, and I'm going to use what I found out to help other fathers. Okay. My mother said something to me that's pretty profound. Okay. And I have her ashes right here around my neck. She told me one time, or maybe several times, she said the game don't change, only the players. All right. So if the game doesn't change, only the players change, then players, I'm gonna say I because I'm a vessel used by God to help us be in the lives of our children. It's time for us to get the services we need in order to be the fathers we want to be. And guess what? I thank God every day that I am here to do what I believe I was called to do to help us. I'm sorry if it seems like it's not flowing, but I just get filled up. All right. Because this has to stop. All right. Now, I'm going to go on to my next piece. If you can see that letter there, okay, that was sent to various political figures here in our state capital of Annapolis. Some of them have already reached out to me asking me for a Zoom meeting. Why? Because it's talking about fatherhood fairness. Yes, I want dads to come aboard and voice their opinion. I want fathers to be ready to go down to Annapolis with us and say, yes, I want access to my child. I want access to my children. Stop holding them back. Are you man enough? If women want to join us, please feel free. If aunts, uncles, grandparents want to join us, please feel free. We need everyone to help make a change in the state of Maryland. I use my situation as a catalyst for change. I use my situation. Okay. I want to be a help, not a hindrance to fathers here. I know fathers say, well, hey, I feel better going with an attorney or lawyer. Okay, that's on you. Okay. However, don't come to us when you can't continue to afford the retainer that the lawyer or the attorney charges you. Because basically they want $1,500 off the bat before they will look at it. If they don't want 15, they probably want 750. And then you gotta pay them every 2 weeks. But then you gotta realize here in the state of Maryland, court cases get stretched out to about 3 months. So that means you're paying for this person every 2 weeks until you go to court. You got money like that? So, yes, I feel accomplished today. Okay. I feel accomplished. Why do I feel accomplished? Because this has been going on for the last 4 years. Okay. The last 4 years. But, uh, Sam Cooke wrote a song, Change Gonna Come. And the change is going to come someday for fathers. It's going to happen for us. We just have to stay the course. We just have to be willing to put ourselves out there. Okay. I know sometimes y'all we want to party, we want to do things, but you gotta look at it. Okay, what's important? Okay. You can have times to party, you can have time to do what you want, but what's important? I'm not going to tell you it's not like that. Okay. I'm not because in my 30s, in my late 20s, I was a dad because my oldest is 34 now. I worked at a nightclub. Nightclubs open mainly on Fridays and Saturdays. So what did I have to do? I have to be there for her as well when I got off to go and be with my daughter. My daughter then, now it's my son. Okay, I had a responsibility to her. So dads, I need us to put ourselves on the schedule starting now. I'm talking about times we want to do things, talk about times we need to have that family time because that's what you're going to be asked to do if you come with us. Okay. If you sign up for one of those programs that we want to have at throughout Baltimore City. I asked Baltimore County too, but they didn't get back to me. Such is life. Okay. So fatherhood program coming to Baltimore City Recreation Centers, starting at Coldstream. Once I meet with them, get everything straight for January. Okay, in the winter months. Two, okay, you need the education to know how to present your case. Okay, you can even come with us, sign on with us, and we'll give you 2 mock trials. okay, headed by myself, but it's going to be with several fathers that have gone through our program, okay, one of which got full custody of his daughter. He beat the mother's attorney because he came with facts. He came with everything. Okay. He just took our recommendation and put it together and it worked for him. Lastly, I want to say thank God again because even though my wife is there with me, it all I all owe it all to him first because he put it in my spirit to continue to fight for my son. Okay. Fathers, take this. I saved all the court proceedings from when I was fighting for my son. Why did I save it? Because he is going to grow up. He needs to know how his father fought for him. Fathers, your children need to know how you fought for them. It'll make a difference. With that being said, this is Eric for Winning Strategies, Fatherhood, the Courts, and Custody. All right? I just need for you to look at this again, okay? Again and again. We're here for you, not against you.
Yo, this is my guy, Eric Smith with Winning Strategies. And you guys already know I would not be representing anybody who did not affiliate with Father's Rights. Call my man at 443-768-8158. And if you need to email him because of correspondence you need him to look at, it's winningstrategies.fcc@gmail.com. This is Dads for the Win. It's your boy Norm. See you in another video.